You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Yes, this is definitely going to be a solid show tonight. I didn't think that one had attached to another button up here, but that gives you the kind of idea of this evening's going to be. Hello, everybody who is here, and especially big hello to everybody who is not here, probably because it's the first big night of preseason football, which means that so many people are going to be on so many different channels supporting so many different creators that I expect virtually nobody to hang out over here. That's cool, because it's just going to be another test for me to remember if I can keep the mouth going in a rational way for half an hour. I think that's possible. Anyway, this is another stupid sports show with me. My name is Jim B. I'm one of the least knowledgeable sports YouTubers that there is on this site, and let's be honest, if that's not the case, then some other people really need to step their game up. I'm not exactly claiming to be a sports know-it-all. I'm somebody who has had a very narrow focus and has now tried to widen their views somewhat, not only related to different teams but different sports as well. I mean, I've been watching the CFL and cricket over the summer, so that should give you an idea of how far I've been willing to go. And for the first time in a long time this summer, I have actually been keeping up with Major League Baseball. You know, mostly because of a lack of any other sports going on. But I was very curious, very curious to see if that darned pitch clock and all those new disengagement rules would actually do anything to affect the game. And I will be honest, it has worked for me. You know, the pitchers and the batters and the managers have both all found ways to slow the game down again and earn their team bits of time that they were able to carve out before, but now there's just less time that's being spent up on the mound. And, you know, once again, the nature of competition doesn't mean that every game is a winner. We're still seeing blowouts, shutouts. You know, the inequity of major and mid-market teams is still very prevalent. I mean, you could look at the AL East this year. That is just full of big market teams squeezing out all the mid markets in the AL Central, and they pretty much own the wild card spots except for the Houston Astros, and that's because those big teams can actually afford the players. It is sad, but it is true. So I'll take a moment here to look over the regular season standings and see where we sit right now. All right, so of course, we all know the biggest surprise for anybody is the Baltimore Orioles finally paying off with all of their drafting and their minor league system. And they are now only a few games behind the Braves for best record in Major League Baseball, which is not something I would have expected saying about them last year or the year before or any time in the past 10 years. Honestly, I thought for a while Peter Angelos had given up on them. Turns out his son John Angelos is more in charge of things now, but according to what happened with Kevin Brown, he's just as thin-skinned as his dad, and I love it that the fans were chanting "Free Kevin Brown" at the games. It warms my heart anytime that the fans can make things difficult for the announcers and force them to explain things mid-match. It's a hoot. Anyway, I'm thinking I've also realized something else about this stream, and I better change it quick before I feel really stupid. Anyway, that has been the big surprise to me. Some of you may know I watched Twins and Tigers yesterday. That was a rough, rough game, which stayed closer for much longer than it should have. Considering the Twins are the number one team in the AL Central. I was looking for some evidence based on yesterday's game to give me a clue as to how they'd made on top of everybody else that was, futzing along for the rest of the season. But to have them get defeated 3-0 by Detroit. Detroit, who I last checked, is in the middle of the pack. We're selling at the deadline. And the whole division's just a clown show, and it has been odd to watch. Hello, everybody. I'm a little late because I left my stream as unlisted instead of putting it to public when I put things up. So I'm having a good day to start things off. I hope you are too. In case you're wondering, there is a cat over here. I have moved her around simply to screw with her positioning today because she decided to spend the entire hour before the stream bothering me. So she gets bothered over here. That's the deal. I hope you two, William and Luke, are doing well. I am psyched for what we could possibly see tonight between the Lions and the Giants. Now, as you all know, I've said that my big focus for the Lions this season is going to be seeing if the secondary improves. And also, if we can deal with the improved defensive lines that I'm assuming are coming from every other team in the NFC North to counter how good our offensive line became last year. And Bengals-Packers. I know there's, of course, the overwhelming story of will Jordan Love perform? For the most part, I want to see the Packers team defense that was so ballyhooed last year maybe live up to half of what was promised, because at least I could feel better about playing against the Packers if I knew their defense was going to make it difficult. Hello, MKI. I hope you're doing well. See everybody slowly trickling in. And we'll give a big thank you now that there's more people here and there's some eyes for this actual ad read to our first sponsor for this part of the show, which is just a little hangout and chat before the game begins. And our sponsor is Green River Soda, the only soda that looks, smells, and tastes just like a green river. Oh yeah, it's like St. Patrick's Day in Chicago all over again. Courtman, hope you're doing well today. There is going to be bingo. I will have the link up a little later. Just all sorts of brain farts and skipping things over that made everything happen much later than when it was supposed to, and I do apologize for that. It has been one of those days. Really? Jamal Williams in a Saints uniform is that funny looking? Like, did he have the Naruto headband on, or was he just like lunchboxing it, or oh, I don't need a pause for the cause for Robin Williams. I miss that man every day, Corn Man. If you ever want to look up something, one of his great performances that doesn't get talked up by a lot, it was an HBO comedy special that he did back in the days when he was just getting out of a sitcom he was on and wanted to try different things. So he did a stand-up special on HBO, and there were Hollywood people and like cast members from Taxi in the audience, and it was just it was bonkers. It was the beginning of the wild improvisational, off on a tangent Williams stuff that we would know and love and would become his big trademark. And there are also some really quiet and sweet moments in there too. So if you can find it, it's called Reality What a Concept. I recommend you check it out. And in some versions, there's actually an extended bit where he does like improv games with people in the audience. I think he brings John Ritter up on stage as well. Rest in power as well. Oh, Luke, I'm doing all right. Just been around here today working on stuff and cleaning up and getting screamed at by this. Mm-mm. Cordman, you're thinking Live at the Met from 1986. The This one I'm talking about happened in the 70s. It's older. Much older. There's a thing about Mr. Rogers putting a hamster in the microwave and earnestly sincere in the Comedy Temple of Happiness. So if that doesn't sound familiar to you, then you're probably thinking of a different special. Okay. So I went and I briefly looked up some information about the whole ESPN, Penn Entertainment, ESPN betting, sportsbook thing, whatever they're doing. This feels like a desperation move. That's what it comes down to me. The Well, let's be honest. It's the same thing that TV has had to deal with since the inception of the internet. And hell, that networks have been dealing with since the inception of cable, that movie theaters were dealing with since TV became a thing. The fracturing of platforms. There are so many more choices, so many more options for people's eyes to be upon that they can't just have the personalities and the exclusive coverage that they're used to, because I think people are finding out there are more people with personalities than in just TV studios with very nice suits and hair making, comfortable salaries that they can actually live on and afford to eat with. They're going to need extras. They're going to try to need to do more. And this feels like a very, very bad step for ESPN, especially getting wrapped up in sports booking. And I feel there could be a huge conflict of interest. I know you're saying, well, that's, of course, it's ESPN. They're above the board in everything they do. Nobody would. Yes, somebody would. Any rules that we have that are meant to protect people from those who want to be predatory when it comes to money and situations deriving thereof, they will find new and interesting ways to do it. If any of you watched the crypto and Bitcoin market at RTX, Sam Bankman-Fried and all of that, it was watching them a speed run of the stock market crash of 1929, where people were playing fast and loose with rules, or at least what they thought shouldn't be rules, and then when they tried to have it both ways and get covered for their mistakes, it didn't work out. And I am sure right now that somebody in ESPN, whether it be directly within the company or maybe some partnership therein with another group, someone is already looking at the setup and having a moment of, stroking their invisible beard in contemplation and thinking, they won't notice if I just do this. As for Barstool, I really don't care. Dave Portnoy can go take a long walk off a short pier. And I am glad to see that Kevin Brown is going to be returning tonight. I guess all that noise and protest did something. But I think this is just going to end up not only being a short-term band-aid for all the money that ESPN and, let's face it, Disney wants to be getting out of them. And I don't think there's enough in the sports gambling to keep things going smoothly. I bet that there are going to be more firings and mass layoffs within a couple of years. And I won't be surprised if at a certain point we see a story about ESPN turn into AI in order to save money. I mean, Fox News is already doing it. They saw their profits drop 75% last year, and they're going to be doing that to save money. Article on Fox News, already skeptical, about 49ers coach Kyle Shanahan ready to call in Phillip Rivers. I don't buy it for him at MKI. I really don't buy it. Oh boy, Sorgi has dropped by. Hope Packers do well and impress you in one way or another, no matter what player is worrying you the most. And y'all playing in Cincinnati tonight. Ooh. Well, best of luck against the Bengals. But also, and let's be honest with it, after the amazing display that the Giants put on last season, beating everybody's expectations, making it to the divisional round, I am excited. I am excited to see what the Giants can do this season. From a situation where they get a quarterback that everybody thinks is the worst draft pick in history, and all of a sudden, a coach, and a year later, people are going, oh, okay, you know, they've got something there. Pat Fitzgerald, and that's the Northwestern dude, I think. It also makes absolutely no sense. I mean, honestly, that sounds like some kind of joke remark that a QB will toss, or a coach will toss off in an interview to, make a point. Our QB situation was so desperate, I was ready to call in Phillip Rivers. That is the feeling that I get when somebody mentions somebody calling in Phillip Rivers to be their starting QB for their Super Bowl run. And even so, out of every possible veteran QB I could think of that I might want to bring in, Phillip Rivers definitely not on the list. Yeah, I gotta admit, Cornman, I have not kept up about the Northwestern situation at all. I have had no interest. I have, just for my own mental health, I've been leaving that one sit. So I'm content to let that one sit some more and just laugh as Northwestern takes shots from people. Can Daniel Jones be the pseudo running back too? Well, yeah, of course he can still be the pseudo running back too. I mean, football fans are desperate for any kind of trash talking that they can get, even if they aren't the winning team. So we'll let them keep that. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, could have called Eli Manning. I'm sure he didn't have anything to do. Oh yeah, Giants are going to be exciting to watch. Sorgi says, excited about Jordan. Running backs seem good. Receivers and tight ends, young but confident in the future. O-line's looking experienced. Yeah, I heard there were a couple patches that you're trying to fill in, but getting that taken care of. Defense is good, but Joe Barry. So can your own team overcome the obstacle that is its coach? That seems kind of a dangerous suggestion to work with. All right. Good. That's muted, so I'm not going to have any trouble with that. Thank goodness. Sorry, you've had to go sail the seven seas in order to get some footage tonight, so I apologize if I get distracted while I'm trying to set that up, but I'm also trying to actually start this somewhat on time. Can the Packers do the ground game fully? Yeah, that is another very good question. I do remember from last season them not fully committing to it until it seemed like it was almost too late and there wasn't any opportunity for Rodgers to bail them out with his arm. He was also falling apart last season, but I'm sure Jets fans would rather forget about those sorts of things. But with that, and I'm very jealous of the fact that y'all have that 1-2 of Aaron Jones and the big man. It seems like a perfect combination, especially with Aaron Jones' pass catching abilities. And then you don't make it a bedrock of your offense. But hey, like I say, I'm not the coach. I'm not getting paid for my opinions at the moment. So, who is on my jersey? Yeah, I am shocked of Aaron Rodgers audibling out of the run much too early. I am shocked to hear that. Uh, yeah, of course. Um, there are a couple people that I know we've signed a couple of people to try to get some backup running backs going in there because I know Swift is gone. We got rid of Jamal Williams, replaced Williams with Montgomery. And hey, that's also part of the game is that we'll learn in who is possibly going to be getting title of speed back for this season. Now, I don't know about you, but I am definitely a little nervous about tonight. I heard rumblings that Jamison Williams will be able to play. Apparently, preseason doesn't count for his suspension, so they're going to be covering him. And I'm hoping that he's able to create some space, maybe catch a pass or two out there. Yeah, that happened last night. The Elks blowing a 22-0 lead against the Blue Bombers. 22-0. Kip, it's going well. It's going well. Just talking through some sports nonsense. Yeah. The Edmonton Elks nearly broke their home losing streak last night, but then the Blue Bombers scored another 28 points in the second half to take the lead back, and it was nothing doing for the Elks. Yeah, the final score was, I believe, 39-27 or something like that. 38-26 something around those areas. It was just ugly. Very, very ugly. Oh, let's see. Swift and Penny could be good at the link this year. Well, I do hope he does well for you. I hope that nothing comes up injury-wise. Like, we had him work through a couple leg injuries. He seemed like he was recovering well. But just know that there is a bit of history. As long as y'all don't run him into the ground, he should be fine. Yes, the Elks equal sadness. They're if the Packers and the Bucks co-owned a football team. Well, considering that the Elks are one of the community-owned teams in the CFL, you're not too far off, I suppose, Sorgi. Oh, no. Oh, better do that because it's getting to be that important time of night. Better get the link so that we're all prepared for this. Sorry, I'm once again running behind on everything, so... Oh yeah, essentially Packers jerseys, the names are close enough. Oh, and it's Corn Man's birthday. Think of all you have to celebrate tonight. Oh, the NFL preseason is back. And the Bucks had Jimmy Haslam in their ownership group? Ew. I take it he's not there anymore. Is that correct? Or at least I would hope that he's not there anymore. By the way, we do have bingo tonight, and we do have preseason specific spaces that we have created with some help from the wonderful Stupid Sports Show audience. Oh, he just bought a 25% stake at this offseason. Ew. All right, Cornman has card number 8. Let me get that in there. William has grabbed card number 10. Thank you very much. And so before all the proper football stuff nonsense gets going, MKR's card 15. Thank you. Are there any other sports news tidbits that I've probably missed? And because we're getting to that point of the year where there's a lot to keep up with, so I've probably missed stuff. But Wes Edens, whose daughter and Aaron Rodgers are good friends, is the principal owner. Ah, gotcha. All right, card 15 is down for MKI. And once again, we make the attempt to go sailing the 7 seas and find ourselves a ship on which to sail out to Ford Field for the big matchup between the New York Giants and the Detroit Lions. All right. Do we have something? Nope, we don't. Not on this one. Definitely not on this one. And now, we have the Basketball Hall of Fame. Paul Gasol, Tony Parker, Dwayne Wade, yeah, and Dirk Nowitzki. Oh, sounds like a good class. And, yep. Sorgi's got the right idea. We got all the jerseys that we're putting on as well, repping for our teams. Doesn't seem like quite the right point yet to be wearing them out in public and bragging. We'll wait for the end of August for that. Leif has shown up. How'd you feel about your Seahawks last night after that game, Leif? The Seahawks look solid. I'm glad to hear it. Ooh. Okay, we've got a team from Philly going to the Little League World Series, getting their first hit of the game on a walk-off home run in extra innings. Meanwhile, Rough Riders Alouette starts in 30 minutes. Holton Ollers looks like Tim Tebow in more ways than one. That comment scares me and makes me nervous for your franchise. Meanwhile, I'm sure that everybody else is getting a start on things. But because they took away what I thought was going to be an option for me later on, I have to keep sailing. Yeah, we need more Rouges in the CFL. We got it, folks. We are in. We are live. I'll see you later, Sorgi. We have made a connection. We are sailing the seven seas. Hooray. I'll start closing windows to save the brain of this fragile, fragile little machine that I work on. And say, everybody, we are close. We are nearly there. And in case you're wondering, Monty essentially spent the entire Vikings game last night hiding in my arm. I don't think he was ready for it. And a PGA golfer made 6 birdies in yesterday's round after pledging to donate $1,000 for every birdie made. Could have been much worse. And Dan Campbell has the wind under his freaking wings. That's what he says. Meanwhile, just as I start talking, stream stops. Oh yeah, there's also Brian Branch who's going to be playing tonight for us. So that'll be interesting, to say the very least. All right. I'm going to be a little behind, but I think I've got a more stable stream now. I do apologize. Y'all are probably going to be ahead of me on the action. I know I'm about to get spoiled. Meanwhile, Logan has car 25, and of course he's rooting for the Packers. I wouldn't expect anything less. If he comes in someday supporting the Broncos, then I'll know things have really switched around and be concerned. Nothing personal, Andy. It's just it'd be the last team that I'd expect him to support, aside from anybody that's in the NFC North. You also have Sam Laporta. Yes, and we did sign Teddy Two Gloves as a backup. Oh boy, there's the run out. The Lions players coming out at Ford Field. Kickoff coming soon. Aren't you excited, Angie? She is not excited. Not one teeny bit. Oh. Much better. Well, we must have some kind of special angle because whatever this channel is, they haven't gone to commercial break yet. I probably shouldn't be saying that out loud, but you know. Yeah, I think she's just happy for the prospect of intermission because good things will happen at intermission for her. As far as you know. Ooh, that's probably a good idea. I should make sure I have that prepared for intermission so as I don't forget about it. Yeah, we're still futzing around. They're just barely doing the Star Spangled Banner right now, so we've got some time to wait. Ding, 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 dap, do, deep, dop. Excuse me. Thank you for your patience. Very much appreciated. Watching on Dofu's channel? Oh yeah. Wherever we can find them, that's where we got to get our information wherever we can. And of course we Nope, and there we go. Nope, we don't want this. Definitely don't want that. Ooh. That seems like a good mix. Perfect. Oh yeah, all the games are happening. We got baseball in Minnesota and Philly, Oakland, Washington, and Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. All kinds of action. Followed by Cubs, Toronto, Detroit, Boston, and Braves, Mets. Oh yeah, they've been trying to sell out the Braves, Mets like it's some great NL East clash. Not really working. I mean, it's an admirable effort, but it's just not coming together the way it should. Meanwhile, the streams are dying like fish in the mouth of a whale. Okay, can we get... All right, we got as much as we can out of that. Perfect. Oh. And because we've technically got a game going and no longer just the talk stuff, get rid of our former sponsor, Green River. Thank you very much. And we get our first big sponsor for the game tonight here on another stupid sports show. Screw City Lager from the Prairie Street Brewing Company. Remember, you never forget your first trip to Screw City. And if you do, you probably weren't there. They can't call them Lowell Mets. No one's allowed to laugh at New York. It's kind of a misdemeanor in the rest of the states. Otherwise, former New Yorkers crawl out of the electrical sockets and berate you for not worshiping them. Ah. Oh, yeah. This one, they're all going to be behind. I can feel it now. Well, so far they think the Lions need to get Gibbs involved. I forget which Gibbs that is, but I'm sure it's important. Oh, apparently it's to let Branch fly around and do what he do, which I'm not sure that sounds like a great idea, but hey. Let me think. Oh yeah, well I kind of knew Grossi is on. I'm expecting most of the people who would be over there to be hanging out at his because he's back officially. So is Perna. So I'm expecting it to be a very, let's call it, intimate group here tonight. Oh boy. Okay, apparently Derek Barnes is going to be the guy throwing in the defensive plays on the Detroit Lions end, which is, it's new. Yeah, and same thing as Dan Campbell said. There is nothing to this hype that has been surrounding the Lions if we don't do anything to earn it. So, I've been letting you all build them up enough for the season, and now is just time for them to show us what we have. Same thing goes for the Giants, especially after all the off-season signing dramas and whatnot. All right. Just like that, here comes the kickoff. It is away, and they will punch it to the near quarters, taken away at the 5. And a good tackle on special teams by number 41 for the Giants, tripping him up at the 20-yard line. That will keep us starting about the 22, I think. And starting for us tonight, Nate Sudfeld. Woo! Nope, no Goff today, no Goff. Maybe we'll get to see Teddy Two Gloves. That would be nice. Okay. Giants line up 4, single back for the Lions. Nearly catch somebody off sides, but they let him jump back. Calling out orders at the line. In shotgun. Pressure coming from behind. Before he gets hit, lets the ball go, and it's intercepted at the 50. Cordell Black gets the interception and gets things started in the right way for the New York Giants. Yeah, I told y'all I'm going to be way behind. All right, let's get this down here and see what we can cross off in the bingo. So, you can cross off interception, and nobody was really wide open. Honestly, I think a lot of that was Sudfeld getting affected by him essentially getting plowed into from behind by whoever was tackling him. And who was tackling him, if you can find out, William? Meanwhile, a great job by the defense bringing down Breda after it looked like he was going to bounce to the outside. Maybe a gain of 1. Oh, yeah, and as you can see from MKI, many games going on tonight, especially in baseball. They gotta finish up that season so they can get out of the way of the juggernaut. Oh my God! Tried Breda again and just nothing. Ooh. It's 3rd down and 9. Like, I'm going to put, that was a wide open QB fail because there is no reason that the receiver should have dropped that ball. Thank you for letting me know, True North, that your card is 20. Oh, a nice run out of the QB on that. Lions able to keep possession, and I'm assuming because it skipped ahead that we just had a punt, and now it's our possession. Or maybe I'll find out when I get back that we muffed the punt return and now they have good possession again. Or did they take a field goal? Yeah, Kevin Brown returns on your card. MKI, that is not specifically for Kevin Brown. That is, the announcer says a stat that would get him fired. That is specifically what that means. Meanwhile, we have a moment. I'll go over specifically the preseason spaces that y'all have. Luke? No. It has to come from the broadcast yammering on about Tom Brady. If they mention Tom Brady or Birmingham City, then yes, it counts. So our preseason specific plays or specific squares are starting QB plays a second series. And so far we haven't seen Goff or Jones, so that doesn't count for this one. Dave's not here, man, which is the announcers forgot that player isn't on the team anymore. Enjoy it while it lasts. That means an undrafted player gets to do anything and gets their name called out. Wrong draft number, self-explanatory, and welcome to the CFL, which is player makes a mistake or gets penalized because of lack of knowledge regarding the rules. All right, thank you for not telling anything about what I should expect coming back to the games, just going on and on about all the advertisements. Much appreciated. Yeah, they'll never do it. It'd be too much fun. Oh yeah, we got some fans dressed up. Oh, we're getting a kick return, so I think they must have scored, which means they might get their name back. I could find out for sure if you assholes would actually put up the scoreboard. Oh, there it is. That kick taking the same corner around the 8, and once again, we can't get past the 25. So, nope, we haven't had a single penalty, Logan, but the Giants did get their name back. So, give me a moment. Boop, boop. And right now, it's the Lions with the ball again. Can Sudfeld actually do something, or are we going to get eaten alive by the Giants for this entire first half? And currently, Yankees 3, Marlins 2 at the beginning of the second, and well, this is not looking good because we just had a loss of 5 on that play. Yeah, this is going to hurt. And that's the thing. We don't even have the Kalen Thibodeau in the lineup because they're probably sending him. Well, I'll have to look at it later because right now I'm trying to keep my eyes on everything. Thank you, Luke. Delayed blitz gets picked up well. And immediate contact to number 83 on that reception. Drummond hauls it in. It will be maybe 3 yards. They'll put it at 3rd and 7. I do appreciate the fact that they're making all the type smaller and harder to read, just to make it that much more difficult for me to keep track of things. All right, there we are. 3rd and 7. Going to try underneath, get a screen pass, and he's going to be brought down about a yard short of the first down. Good call and a good effort by Green, but he just got grabbed a little bit too quickly. Are they going to go for it on 4th and 1? And, yep, they're going for it. Going for it on 4th down. We have it already. Get one receiver on each side, and they're going to be looking for him. Holy crap, and he couldn't hang on. I'm not sure if it was him or the defense on that play, but we have turned it over on downs officially. First turnover on downs of the game. Let me see. I do have turnover on downs, right, on this thing? Yep. There we go. Yeah. All right, and now 1st and 10, they move. It's deja vu all over again, starting at the 30s, just like they did last time, but they couldn't move up further, and now we have a QB on the run who is going to slide. Whoever that is, Taylor somebody. Uh-oh. We're focusing on the ref. We might have ourselves a penalty. Illegal contact on the defense. So we have our first flag of the game. The free space is taken care of, but now we have an automatic 1st down. So, yay. Wow, these are a lot of people who I don't recognize, except for Malcolm Rodriguez and Derek Barnes. I remember them from last year. That's Starling Thomas, Ifetu, whose name I could not see at the end. They fake the handoff, get a quick handoff, and then he gets punished in the backfield. That was Brian Branch making a big play for the Lions. And there he is. He's flying out of it. And then, boom, lays it down. Welcome to the NFL, Mr. Beasley. Second and 11, pressure picked up the middle, forces Taylor to the outside. He's going to get pursued, but he will get the 1st down and run out of bounds at the 4. Oh, and we've gotten the flag. Holding on the offense, number 31. So we're at 3rd again. That's right, folks. She awake. We are in trouble. Yep, the Lions have extended Khalif Raymond, and good for him. He's been doing some good work, a little bit unsung over the past year, but I think that'll change. All right, 2nd and 21 now for the New York Giants. They are back again at the 33 where they started this drive, and once again, that's Kaminsky, I think, who grabbed him and dragged him down for another loss. Will be about 3rd and 24. Oh, yeah. She's probably going to be going out to figure out what will be the next thing she destroys if I don't feed her immediately. Officially 3rd and 25, 4 receiver set. And a good job by number 25, Harris, dragging down Hodgins despite him trying to paw him off the whole time. So he'll maybe get 8-9 yards on the catch and the run afterwards. Oh, he officially got 13. All right, but it's still 4th and 12. Yeah, there is a good deal that I'm worried about. I mean, Chark did really well for us. You know, he was a great clutch receiver. Fantastic guy. And once again, they will settle for a field goal. Just like that, it is 6-0. And we are at 9:03 to go in the first quarter. Lions defense is, looking good for some things, but I'd rather. Can we take Nate Sudfeld away? Because I'd rather see more of Teddy Two Gloves. Meanwhile, Green Bay has first and goal. Goodness. We're going to have all kinds of fun here today, aren't we? Ah, there we go. More good Screw City Lager. Now, for tonight, I will take any of the bingo spaces that get covered in other games. Because, hey, it's the preseason. We got to grab all the bingos we can. And there are a lot of more specific spaces that I'm going to be adding in once the season starts again. There's some that I took out for the playoffs. And so if you're wondering where Hail Mary and Doink and all of those are going to be, they will come back in the regular season once more games are going on at once. And there's a better chance of us getting more spots at once. Meanwhile, we've got a touchdown for Green Bay. Congratulations. Commanders Browns getting going in a few minutes. That'll be a festival of pain. Logan, what information you got about Green Bay? Who's responsible? Or who's to blame? Oh, it was Romeo Dobbs, huh? Romeo. You know what? So that was a reception then? Just because I got to make sure that that I'm understanding everything as it happened. So if it was a reception, Romeo Dobbs from Jordan Love, that was the first touchdown of the game? Oh, wow, we're taking reservations for our membership wait list. Life in Detroit. First in the game. All right, folks, then you can mark off away QB gets first passing touchdown of game. Reese Alexander will let that one fall, and it gives the Giants enough time to come up and cover him around the 16-yard line. Can Jordan Love do the Hail Mary and Keyshawn Nixon got a sack? Oh, okay. We're dead for the rest of this quarter. Sudfeld is still in. We're not going to be doing anything. Oh my God, we're doing a running play. And we got up to just about the 20 with number 26. Whoever that is. All right. Second down now, approximately 5. That was Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh, okay. All right. So, yeah. Enjoy it while it lasts, folks. Mark it off on your cards. They fake the throw to Gibbs, hand off to Gibbs, and they will get underneath. Number 89. As a gain of 10 for the first down of the game for the Detroit Lions. As Brock Wright, who is out there. All right, we made it up to the 30. Congratulations, Lions. Single back, that is Gibbs again. He will run forward, pummel for about 3, maybe 2. Well, maybe they've settled down a little bit or are actually going to take their time and try to eat up some clock. All right, 2 receivers on the far side, single back. Giants are teasing the pressure. Here it comes. And they will take that opportunity to just throw it away. Okay. How different is game timing versus practice timing? I don't know what that was, but so far the Packers haven't wasted a timeout in 2023. Let me know again in 5 minutes, True North. Okay, now we got an O-lineman down for Detroit. Ross, Pierce, Baker. We got to take an injury timeout. We will return soon, whenever that may be. Baker Mayfield and Kenny Pickett starting in a preseason game. Yeah. You know, I love it how they're moving the impaired driving things to include weed now. They're so unique. Oh my. Why are you giving the French Bulldog thumbs? They don't need them. They've already got enough going on with their eyes and their noses. They don't need human thumbs to complete the genetic disaster. All right. Oh, we have another break, and I assume that they're shuttling that guy off the field. Let's look at the other scores that are going on. See, the Steelers are up early on the Bucs, 7-0 in the first. Texans Patriots, Seahawks Vikings. Nothing else much going on. Falcons and Dolphins still tied to nothing. And they're getting in all their commercials now, folks. All of them. This is how we know the NFL is back. Because of all the time that we have to fill during that action. Meanwhile, Cubs are giving us good reason to burn down Wrigley Field, because I think you all remember what happened the last time in this country that the Cubs won a World Series. Yeah. Let's not do that again. Oh yeah, he got kind of rolled from behind. All right, they're going to try to overload that side again. Get behind Sudfeld. Holy crap, through traffic, past the defender to find Gibbs over the 50-yard line. Finally, Sudfeld feels the pressure coming. We are in Giants territory. First down, Detroit. That was a dangerous throw. Just number 53 got caught, and he was trying to stretch back to get it. Thank goodness he had to change his momentum, or else that would have been another interception. All right, from under center, we've got Gibbs again. A little bit of room, and he makes the most of it, gaining 8 yards up the middle. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, so far, that was a very good job of finding the space, and then once he found it, he was ready to just speed through. 2-back set, number 89 in motion. That's right. Settles down again at the end. Good job by Gibbs picking out the block, allowing Sudfeld to go deep. In and out of the hands of Jamison Williams. Damn. And he was inside the 10 too, but they bounced off his hands once. Then the Giants defender trapped the dude's hands at his sides and forced him to just watch it fall to the ground. Honestly, I'm willing to put that down as a wide open receiver fail because he had the space, he had the timing. It was off his hands. Great job this time. Second effort by number 83, Drummond, to get across the line for that first down conversion on third and short. Damn. Didn't we have Drummond last year, or am I thinking of somebody else? Yeah, wide open receiver drop. That's what that is. Wide open receiver drop. We've already had a wide open QB fail, just so you know. All right, J-Mo finally caught a ball inside the 30. Woo! All right. Yes, we did have a going for it on fourth down, Logan. It was when the Lions failed to convert and they ended up turning it over. They're going to move two people from end to end, force the whole defense to shift, and then take the extra time. Giants tease much more pressure, and there it comes. And they're going to have Gibbs try to outrun them and blast through. Oh my God! Holy crap. Okay. Meanwhile, Rough Riders Alouettes is about to start in Montreal. Jalen Gibbs, he's not bad. Yeah. Okay. Once again, we have our two tight ends move from one side to the other. They take the shift. Are they going to bite on a corner blitz? No, they will not. They'll just hand it off to Gibbs again, and he'll run up the middle, get about 4. Ooh. See? We finally got something decent out of a preseason game, folks. I've discovered that we might not be totally screwed at the running back position after emptying it out so far. All right, the box is getting crowded. 2nd and 6. They will drop back. Once again, the pressure inside. Knocked down by number 24, guarding right. He's trying through the traffic over the middle and nothing doing. Wow. Definitely getting more time of possession in this quarter. It's an extended drive, about 3 minutes now. Does Brent Williams get the kick return TD and the $1 million Canadian? We shall see. Pressure picked up over the middle and goes up for it and grabs the flag. Was going to Number 88 draws pass interference, which will get them down inside the 5. Giants are not happy about that. They're indicating that it should have been on Detroit. And now we got discussion. We might actually have a pass interference on Detroit. Of course, my signal just froze, so no foul on the play. Incomplete pass, 4th down. Never mind. Yeah, he might have gotten away with it there, but no harm, no whatever. Now, do we have a kicker? Don't know, because once again, my signal is frozen. What's our distance on this? Just inside, so 43. That's Riley Patterson, who gets the Lions on the board and gives them their name back. So with 3:10 to go, we no longer are the Patelapaya. Now, they're simply, once again, the Lions. And currently it's 1-0 Red Sox over the Tigers at the end of the second. Bored fan in a creamsicle jersey at the Bucks game. Well, their game just started, didn't they? And nothing's happened, so it makes sense that they would be bored. Oh, yeah, okay. Well, they're also down 7-0 at the beginning of the first, and they're having to deal with the fact that they don't have, that dude on the team anymore. So I can expect that the letdown in Tampa Bay is going to be rather heavy this year. Meanwhile, the Commanders and Browns has been delayed for 15 minutes. Okay. Yeah, they're going to pump in every bit of commercial they can. Only about 2 minutes to go in the first. But dang it, they got to get their money paid. And look, more Bud Light commercials. I think they knew who they were going to specifically try to either piss off or market to for this game. Because I'd like to remind you all, though, that this show, another stupid sports show, is brought to you by Screw City Lager from the Prairie Street Brewing Company. Remember, never forget your first taste of Screw City. All right. Nearly 60 yards, 14 plays, 63 yards, ends with a Riley Patterson 39-yard field goal. Meanwhile, Evan McPherson, shooter, back at it for the Bengals. 7-3, Green Bay up by 4. This should be in play. They're looking for how people are going to be in coverage, and they'll start from the 2 for this kickoff. May have found a lane up the far side and results in a tackle around the 37. Good run from number 20, Gray. We do have a flag coming. And he's pointing it closer toward the goal side of the field, so that indicates something may have happened early in the kick that they're not happy about. They're pointing, they're indicating, they're making obscene hand gestures. Holding on number 45 of the receiving team. 10-yard penalty. That is a shame. Oh, they really set them back. It must have been 10 from the spot of the foul, because they're at their own 12. Okay. This is their worst field position of the day, so they will start with a run that gets caught behind the lines and slammed forward toward the line of scrimmage. Dan Kaminsky again doing the work, even while he is getting covered. That should be a gain of about nothing. Maybe they'll give him a half a yard. Nope, nothing. Out of the gun is Taylor. Bit of pressure coming up from behind. Beasley finds it, and he gets him back out to the 32. First down for the Giants. Oh, wait, this is another QB for New York, a guy named DeVito. All right, they're going to do a pitch and move the line all the way. Gets around the first guy and then gets popped right out of bounds on that run. I think we might get a late hit on that, unfortunately. I don't think it's a Danny DeVito, but it was a guy who QB'd at Syracuse, if that rings a bell for anybody. Looks like we might get a foul on Harris. Yep. Oh. Apparently he grabbed a face mask, so he's got a 15-yard penalty. Tommy DeVito. Okay. Oh, yeah, no, that was a face mask. He got him right in the corner of the mask there, right there. Looking for one grab, going for the pad, and just hook the mask. Meanwhile, 6-0 Atlanta. Young Hoku misses an extra point. Now we're really in trouble. They fake the pass, and Vito steps up and will get dragged down by number 94, Jones, for the first sack of the game for the Lions. Damn. And a good effort to make the reach out to stop DeVito from running away. 2nd and 13 after that loss of a few yards. Alouettes have scored a touchdown as well, so I'm assuming 6-0 at the moment, Montreal over Saskatchewan. All right, under a minute to go now. DeVito sitting back. Beasley again will get a short reception, dragged out of bounds after a gain of 3. All right, that was Brian Branch again, I believe. 3rd down now. Our man-to-man Lions are apparently playing man-to-man, so I think it would be a good opportunity to open it for Beasley, and that's exactly what they do. Get him underneath, just across the first down marker. Harris was guarding him that time. And this is probably going to end the first quarter right here. And, yeah. And assuming Beasley doesn't do anything stupid, and for Cole Beasley, that might be asking a lot. He could be an underrated, dangerous weapon for the New York Giants this season. Meantime, folks, I'm going to take a little pause for the cause because we have reached the end of the first quarter, and another stupid sports show. We'll be back with some more preseason football between the Giants and the Lions here on 106.9 Click FM. All right, and we are officially back for the second quarter. They're talking about Dan Campbell's coaching style, his transparency. Meanwhile, Alouettes 7-0. Oh, apparently we've got a review going on of a play in the first quarter. I'm not sure what exactly is being challenged, but I guess the one that ended the first quarter is being reviewed for some reason. Yeah, he should have. Yeah, think that should have been a catch. Apparently, they're checking to see if he completed the motion of catching. Okay. I mean, I understand, I guess, why Campbell would challenge it, but that's just kind of what he does as well. And Kenny Pickett has thrown an interception. Okay, this has been going on for a while, and apparently this started in the break. So the review's been going out for a while. Either they're not sure or they're trying to make sure they have the clock and everything straightened out. So, meanwhile, 6-2, Phillies beating the Twins in the second inning. Wow. I didn't think I had changed my main intro, but apparently I had at some point, and now it's just gone. Yeah, Stanza's called. It's a catch. I don't know what the hell they were thinking, to be honest. It stands, but not confirmed, so... All right, good. We got that cleared up. Sorry, just fixing things on my end. Pay no attention to me. I am yammering on. Giants are once again inside Lions territory. They will get about a couple of yards before running into a wall of people. Athletics and Nationals tied at 2 at the top of the third. Oakland at bat there. Oh, I can't wait until somebody plays off the gap and a half. Another couple of yard gains for number 24. Good job by Campbell bringing him down in the backfield. A manageable 3rd and 5 coming up. As Jack Campbell out of Iowa who made the play there. All right. Spreading the formation out. I'm assuming they're going to look for Beasley. They will force Taylor out of the pocket. And the pass is incomplete. Pressure behind. Got knocked down right before. Got his ankle taken out right before he threw. Damn. I thought it was already 3rd down. Oh, nope, they're just resetting the footage because at this point, what the hell? Yeah, they got caught in a loop and they're repeating the footage. So I'm behind again. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Oh, and some good coverage from Campbell. The announcers are raving about him anyway. Oh, they're going for it on 4th and 5. Oh, damn. Oh, nope. All we're going to get is a timeout for the Giants. Apparently, they didn't like what they saw when they were setting up that 4th down. So, we will have a timeout and a little bit of a break, during which this station will show you many wonderful products that I'm sure you would love to know much more about. Us, on the meanwhile, we are just going to thank our next sponsor for the evening here on another Stupid Sports Show, Napolitanke. They are wafers from Croatia. And I'm not opening it right now because I end up getting the package that is terrible to open and it's just going to spill crap everywhere. I've already cleaned this place up once today. Meanwhile, 14-6, Green Bay leading after Evan McPherson gets another field goal for Cincy. Wow, this signal is absolutely awful. It just skipped through a play, and I don't know what the hell just happened. All right, so here comes the pressure, and yep, they got a sack. Okanara now coming in. Down to 1st and 10 again. And once again, Reeves-Maybin getting in to stop that line behind scrimmage and cause a loss. I'm not sure where I am. I think I'm still behind everybody. I'm at 1st down inside the 30, but now it's 2nd in the 31. So, 13 yards officially to go. They're overloading the left side of the field, the far side of the field. DeVito in shotgun. Extra pressure gets teased, and he runs up the middle past all of it. Going to run past Brian Branch, slide to take out a defender, and leave them with 1 yard to go. Ooh. Damn. You know what? He definitely pulled off a more than 10-yard QB run, so let's get that taken care of. So 10-plus yard QB run. Mark it off on your cards. Oh, yeah, and that interception earlier definitely counts for the defense did something. And once again, a run gets stopped short. Once again, Jack Campbell making his presence known along the line. What else did I miss? Yeah, defense did something, so that one can definitely be checked off. We've only had 1 turnover off a down, so still waiting for that to become a thing. Okay. Oh my goodness, and they went for it on 4th down. And they have turned the ball over on down. 2nd time this game. Lions will take over in their own territory. All right. Wow. All right. Well, that was very nice to see from one of our draft picks. What has been called so far is interception, sack. The defense did something. Away QB gets first passing touchdown of the game. Thank you very, very much to Jordan Love for that. Let's see. We've also had turnover on downs, 10-plus yard QB run, wide open receiver fail, receiver drop, wide open QB fail. Let me type that correctly so I know what I'm writing. Great. Going for it on 4th down, we have also gotten, and enjoy it while it lasts. Oh, you're going to get ahead of me already, MKI, and let me know about another failed special play? Or is this a different second special that you're referring to? Because now we're waiting for the Lions to take over after the Giants turned the ball over on downs in the offensive territory. And of course, all we're getting are health insurance ads and severe thunderstorm warnings for counties that are not anywhere near me. I mean, of course, for all the counties that are near me, I'm absolutely watching this in the area where I'm supposed to. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah. Gotta take a moment to try to find a... Oh, and we leapt ahead. Oh, now they're going over all the kids that the offensive line have had to make it much... Oh, Dan Campbell didn't fail that. That was a Giants fail right there. And meanwhile, we've got the Lions taking that catch up to the 45. That was number 80, Green, whose name I'm not familiar with. Meanwhile, Yankees 7, Marlins 3. You got a free pizza for Domino's? Oh, nice. Yeah, right now the Lions are up to the 45. It's 1st and 10, and now, was that Raymond right there running in? Oh, that was Abraham. So, Mohamed Ibrahim? I didn't know. Oh, yeah, he is on the team now. That's right. Meanwhile, the Steelers have gotten a touchdown. Sudfeld is under center for 2nd and 9. They'll go for another handoff, get about 2. And so far, Mohamed Ibrahim is already kind of hobbling. So, Kevin Harlan called one of the Packers O-linemen a big rascal. Yep. Meanwhile, a 15-yard touchdown run has the Steelers going to the Super Bowl already. Hope is good. Copium is not. 3rd and 7. Sudfeld out of shotgun. All the receivers favoring the far side of the field. They have adjusted. They took far too long and now have to be punished with a delay of game. And Ibrahim is going to just hobble off the field. Yeah, now he's bending over, getting looked at, talking to the trainers. Not sure what this is waiting for. Still 3rd and 7. Hanging on to 9-10 as long as we possibly can. Hey, let us know, True North, if we get any of those, because that would probably add some excitement to the evening. Sudfeld is waiting, and he overthrows by a mile into the Giants' bench. Ugh. Sean Clifford reading the defensive backs like a 5-year-old reading the Canterbury Tales. That's an image. Yep. And we're going to turn it over on 4th and 7, even after we win the turnover on downs. Jack Fox will boot it away. Try to pin him on the near side of the field. He'll haul it in at the 8 and be immediately bashed down at the 12. Number 35 for the Lions, Breeze. Rose Bowl, one of the Rose Bowl MVPs apparently, who made the play for the Lions on that one. So, what can I say? It'll be the Giants deep in their own territory with about 8:57 to go when we get back. Meanwhile, we did have face masking, but hey, can't get everything. FSU, Clemson, USC, and NC, that's University of South Carolina, and NC State have voted against the ACC expansion for Stanford and Cal. The conference needs one of them to change their mind for expansion to continue. We've also got a commercial break in progress, so we've got time. I love the fact that, yeah, that is cool that the verb is the penalty, not the noun. Lets people know a little bit more specifically what they're up for. Well then, I didn't think it was University of Southern California, was it? Since when the hell did they join the ACC? Well, who is that then? UNC. Okay. That makes much more sense. Well, things have gotten, can I say, very interesting on all fronts in college football. We're going to get to the point where they're all just everybody eventually merging into two conferences, the North and the South. All right, we've got our game back, thankfully. Apparently we have schoolmates on the team together. Breeze and Kota, who are currently on the Lions roster, both of the Lions roster at the moment, are both currently in Detroit. DeVito working out of the shotgun. Quick pass underneath. They fooled everybody on the handoff. And they definitely get some breathing room out past the 25 at least. Yep, they got nearly up to the 30 with that one. Definitely caught the Lions sleeping. Hands it off. They faked the throw this time, and it results in a running back gain slammed to the ground after about a 3-yard gain. That's number 25 for the Giants on it. And they're not even waiting. They're going to go right to the line again. Force them to make a decision. Second and... Wait a minute. No, it should be 3rd and 7. Wait a minute. Okay. Maybe I missed the play. I thought that should have been 3rd down just there. Cool. Meanwhile, Brewers, White Sox. White Sox just choke already. Cardinals, Royals, nobody's worrying about. Angels, Astros, wild card battle begins. Currently 3rd and 7 after that incompletion. DeVito working out of the shotgun with a back to his right. Extra pressure coming in, takes up the back. And through the arms of a couple defenders and caught by number 80 near midfield. That's Crowder, who has a first down for the Giants. Under 8 minutes to go now in the first half. All right. Now, I'm not overreacting to this yet because there was a lot of names I don't recognize out here for the Lions. So I'm assuming we're just getting playing time for everybody to see how they do. And DeVito just chucks that into the ground rather than face the pressure. I thought that should have been intentional grounding, but apparently they were able to find somebody to claim nearby. So now 2nd and 10, 7:28 to go. All right, 2nd and 10. They're highlighting Starling Thomas, who was contributing to forcing the incompletion on that last play. Uncovered, and great pressure, great coverage. Malcolm Rodriguez causing a loss of at least 2 on that play. As DeVito had a defender in his place, we are officially up to 3rd and 13. Meanwhile, Jordan Love got a pass intercepted, and Tyson Anderson returned it for a 43-yard touchdown, 14-13 Packers. Kyle Trask has thrown an interception. It is 3rd and 13, 6-3, Giants over the Lions. Under 7 minutes to go. Welcome back to NFL football, everybody. He tried it underneath, got pressured again, had to dump it off, and could not get it to underneath to his receiver, running back out of the field. So they will force a punt. Thank goodness. Oh, it was Sean Clifford who had the pick 6. Okay. All right, let's see if we get anything with the pick 6. Don't we have a pick 6 on here? Thought we did. Guess we don't. I'm willing to put that down for a rare. And Alexander gets nailed essentially as soon as he catches it. As well as... Damn it, I know there's another one we can put that under. Points off a turnover, same play. So if you have points off a turnover, same play, or a rare number 1, put that down on your card. Stadium takeover. Yeah, those, I'm not evaluating those during mid-games, Cordman, although I understand what you're talking about, because those can be hard to judge unless you can get like a clear photo of proof, and networks and teams will go to whatever lengths they need to hide who is in the stands. We saw it for years with Washington. Foggy Mountain Breakdown in Montreal? Why the hell not? Well, Foggy Mountain Breakdown is awesome. I think I could feel comfortable putting it in for situations when it is really, really obvious that the home team is being absolutely dominated fan-wise. It does feel good to be back doing this. I missed it. Hope y'all did too. All right, under 7 minutes to go. Another potential long quarter-ending drive by the Lions, assuming they can keep it together and Nate Sudfeld can actually do something. But we will see. We will see. And I'm learning that I'm just going to need to keep my hair back out of the headphones when I'm wearing these things. Oh, we are back. Got the enthusiastic kids holding up their lines with the grit on it. Brewers White Sox 1-0 in top of the first. Brewers leading. I am shocked. So shocked. Can't you tell by my face? I am shocked that the White Sox are losing. All right, out of the gun on first down from their own 10. They tease the pressure. There it comes up the middle. And, yeah, no room on the sideline for anything to happen. Incomplete. 2nd and 10. Apparently Mason Rudolph is still with the Steelers, so... And meanwhile, Reds are beating the Pirates 6-0 in the middle of the 4th. Not sure what you're asking, Corman. Please reframe it or check your spelling. Meanwhile, we try the ground and gain about 2. As Zigbo. Ozigbo, forgive me. That was one of the dudes that we just signed this week, Ozigbo. 3rd and 8 now. Sudfeld in the gun again, back to his right. 3 receivers to his right as well. Ozigbo now shifting to the left. Are we going to get more pressure? They're teasing a rush of 4, and that is all that they do. And a great job by Cota getting open on that one and getting the first down. Oh, Dave's not here? Dave's not here is the announcers mentioning the name of a player who is not playing in the game because he got traded from the team. He got traded away from the team that is currently playing. I believe so. I believe so, Cornman. Sudfeld fakes the handoff. He waits for an eternity, and we have another pickoff on a missed pass. 24 now running past the 40, inside the 30, up the far sideline. Has some blockers, has worked inside the 15, will be brought down at the 13. That is another interception for Nate Sudfeld. Please, please, Dan Campbell, take him out. Don't put him in the game ever again. Please, I am begging you. No more Sudfeld. And Michael Kopech is pitching for the White Sox. Oh, Zigbo is a Husker. Okay. Oh. Oh my God. All right, I'm ready to call Jamison Williams a bust. That is just awful. How could he not get in there? He seemed to have all the room, and a touchdown for the Giants. Tommy Sweeney hauls it in with a defender all over him. It is now 12-3 Giants, 4:55 to go in the first half. Meanwhile, the Alouettes have also scored a touchdown. Whew. Daniel Jones getting in there, adding to the congratulations pile. And so far, the Lions offense, with its starters rested, except for Mr. Jamison Williams, not doing very much for our team. Giants add on the Rouge for extra insult to injury, and now we are losing 13-3 to the New York Giants. Tommy DeVito to Tommy Sweeney. Meanwhile, Barb Phillips has won in the Save on Food sweepstakes. I'm guessing that was for the Alouettes TD that she won. There is also a chat next to the stream that I am watching here on the high seas, and it's just as bad as you imagine. It is. Lots of spamming, lots of racism, lots of people pretending to be much tougher than they really are. Yeah. Meanwhile, Maurice Alexander will be back to return the kickoff. I won't get to see it, though, because my signal just froze again. Oh, yeah, I completely didn't see any of it because they just moved on to behind-the-scenes stuff of people meeting the All-Stars and the Hall of Famers. Meanwhile, True North has a sheep update for us. Apparently, we got up to the 25, or just took a touchback. All right, Sudfeld, try not to fuck it up this time. Going to dump it off to number 82. Has a bit of room and a blocker in front of him and has made it, I think, across midfield. Shoot. Does get knocked out of bounds. Gain of 32 on that play. And that is Mitchell. I have no idea who it is. James Mitchell, 5th round pick in the 2022 draft. Okay. Are now in Giants territory, and with that run, they take it inside the 40 officially. There's number 30 for the for them. Is that Muhammad right there? Is he back in the game? All right, there is Mitchell there on the outside of the near side of the line. Williams on the other, and a back, single back. It's Ibrahim again. And yeah, you can definitely see that he is favoring a leg, but he still wants to play, apparently. We got broadcasters talking about Brady. I knew it would happen, Corn, man. I knew it. Give me game, give me context, give me details. Steelers broadcasters, of all things. They would be the least likely to talk about him, given all the pain that he's given the Steelers over the years. A fantastic job by number 45, stepping over that low tackle to gain a few extra yards. Results in a first down for the Lions. Holy crap. Under 3 minutes to go now. The escaped sheep threw off a kid at the halftime rodeo before escaping onto the field. Eluded capture for several minutes. All right, Ibrahim getting talked up on the sidelines by Danny Rogers. Not talked to, but talked up. She's saying how much he connected with the coaching staff once he got there. Meanwhile, that play will be blown dead. I'm assuming a false start. Yep, false start offense, number 43. All right. All right, 1st and 15 now, backed up to the 30. Still single back, 2 receivers. Sudfeld under center. Drops back to pass. And has a completion to Jamison Williams. It'll be caught that one just inside the 20, down to the 19. Sheep is in talks to be a starter for the Edmonton Elks. At what position? I think we might have reached the 2-minute warning, folks. And that means that we should take ourselves a short little pause for the cause while we think about these things. Back in just a few.
fuck it up.
All right, here we are, folks. We have returned for the last bit of the first half. Giants and the Lions. Lions hoping to get a couple more points in before halftime, make things worth it for all of the punishment that they took in this first half. Will they be able to do it? That's another question. Meanwhile, Colin Johnson, the wide receiver for the Giants, has been ruled out with a knee injury. Oh, I'm sorry. All right. Wow, I got the time correct and everything. We are officially at 156, 2nd and 4 for the Lions. I think they are in Giants territory at this point. Box is crowded. They're looking for, they get a run, they get a pass instead, and inside the 10, down to it. That's once again Mr. Mitchell with a gain of 7. James Mitchell getting the reception from Sudfeld on the far sidelines. And a good job by Coda of running some interference to prevent an extra hit at the end. And our home opener for the Lions will be 17th of September against the Seahawks. Leif, that's going to be fun. Braves are beating the Lowell Mets 3-0 in the bottom of the fourth. Mets are at bat. We're down to 152, and the Lions have a fresh set of downs in the red zone, a place they haven't been very often tonight. Hell, they're inside the 10. They haven't been inside the 10 all night. That's kind of how it's going. Meanwhile, they try the ground and get... Oof. A Zigbo got just wrapped up and went nowhere. 2nd and goal. Oh, wow, we've lost a couple of timeouts that nobody told me about. All right, and apparently some of my controls also do things in other programs, which I didn't expect. So, yay. Gonna have to fix that. Ugh, Clifford's not working out, huh? Ugh. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh is leading 17-7 at the end of the half. Pass gets batted down at the line by number 94, Bauer. That was a good job there, keeping the setup from another quick dump pass on the same side. Yeah. Wow. It completely copied everything. Okay. definitely going to have to remember not to use this thing ever again, especially when I have these two programs open. Negligible will only make it to the 5-yard line. All right. So officially, let's get these timeouts straightened out. Lions are down to 1. The Giants don't have any left for this last minute. And what do you know? I think... Are they going for it? Are they really going for it? Because they're taking a while out there. Nope, they're just going to let the clock run down, take as much time off the clock as they can, and then take a timeout. One play, he'll thread a needle, and next the linebacker will be his primary target. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh. Oh, damn, they are going for it. Going for it on 4th and goal. 57 seconds to go before the second half begins, folks. Let's get some embarrassment to end the half. I'm looking forward to it. He got his play from Ben Johnson on the sidelines. And now here is the huddle. New York Giants, we will get this with 2 wide receivers out to the left, 1 to the right. Sudfeld operating out of the gun. Quick pressure. And it is nothing doing. Covered by Flott was Drummond. And once again, the Lions turn over on downs. Oh. That is the 3rd turnover on downs of the game, folks, which means if you've got over 2.5 turnovers on downs on your card, mark it off. Because no matter what, we got stuff happening. Ooh, we've got a lurking Ishii here as well. And Clifford has thrown a touchdown after Luke just spent the past couple minutes bashing him into the ground. Perfect. The Rough Riders quarterback is injured. We're just having all sorts of madness. Yeah, we've had Nate Sudfeld for our QB for this entire quarter. So that's essentially why we only have 3 points right now, Ishii. Just to let you know how we're doing. But, you know, we've gotten to watch some quality players do things. Unfortunately, Cole Beasley is still a thing, so he's been slightly destroying us whenever he's been on the field. And, yeah, just no more Nate Sudfeld, please. I'm just begging y'all. Don't. Meanwhile, they're going to take a couple of knees just to finish out the half. And at this point, I don't blame them. Giants got a lot of good things done in that first half. That should give their fans some optimism for the start of this. Us, meanwhile, we got some decent preseason football. We got to watch some good things happen. And we will take another pause for the cause because we have reached halftime officially. And I want to thank you all again for tuning in. We will return in about 15 minutes for the rest of another Stupid Sports Show here on 106.9 Click FM. Enjoy your halftime, folks. Smoke if you got 'em.
the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's getting long. It's getting long. It's getting long. And the funny thing is on fire. I'm running out. I'm running out. I'm running off the track, splitting in two. You made me wait. You made me wait. You made me wait. Back me into blue. Yours eternally. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. And the funny thing is I'm not tired. It's all the song. It's all the song. It's all the song. And the funny thing is on fire.
Folks, we've got the teams running back out onto the field to start the third quarter. Yes, you did, Miss Monty Ishii. You know, I would say it's an ideal reason to keep tuned in at intermission, but that seems silly to just make that the only time I would show Monty. Or would it? No, that'd just be cruel. Absolutely cruel. Yes, we got the Tiny Duck in there as well. Meanwhile, the Alouettes are beating the Rough Riders 17-3. Jared Goff's getting interviewed on the sideline. I'm not listening to anything he has to say because, like I said, it's the preseason. I don't think they're talking about anything important yet. So, we will be waiting for something resembling a game to get started again. Of course, they're playing Eminem to get the crowd up in Detroit. Of course they are. Meanwhile, Royals are winning the Battle of Missouri 5-0 in the bottom of the second. And nobody could get to that kickoff first because of an odd balance, and the Lions ended up downing it about the 18. Okay. So close to maybe recovering a kickoff like that, but nothing doing. Oh, shoot. And now we have a mod raid going on. Hello, Eric. Hope you're doing well today. Ball we placed at the 40-yard line because the ball got kicked out of bounds. First down. It's 8-0 Royals because, yeah, sure. Why not? At this point in the season, anything goes in Major League Baseball. Although it does feel strange for the St. Louis Cardinals not to get their bullshit working at this point and start scaring everybody. So I'm not sure how to deal with that change, but hopefully we will learn together. I'm not looking forward to the next game. I'll explain why after this. Snap is at DeFito again, and they're going to go for a handoff. Isn't able to find room one way. Will get maybe 2 feet by Gray on the ground, advancing the other. So like I said, I decided that I was going to cover one of the Women's World Cup soccer games this week, but I still wanted to do some different games on Thursday nights, so I couldn't do those, and now I've decided to do England and Colombia at 5:30 tomorrow morning my time. So I don't expect y'all to tune in for that one. I just told myself I'm going to do it. Meanwhile, lots of time and room and a great open field tackle by number 40. Oh, Mr. Kirby Joseph, back again. And of course, Luke's about to send me something that's beyond dumb, so I guess I should load up my Discord. I don't usually keep it running just because it's more of a bother to do that. And another stop in the backfield for the Detroit Lions. And just like that, Okanara, it comes in to assist on another sack. All right. Oh, thank you, Angie. I knew you were going to stick your face right into that. And, of course, oh, so far the Giants have officially allowed 2 sacks. And there were none allowed apparently for the Lions. Okay. Meanwhile, Lions just got delay of game. They'll lose 5 yards. Angie is trying to eat the chicken-flavored crackers out of my hand again. Because, of course, she didn't eat just now while we were on break. You're kidding me. Brian Dable hired Dan Campbell for his job in Miami when he was the OC, and now Alpha beginning twisting through a couple of runs now, and we have some room on the sidelines. He's going all the way. Alexander, touchdown, Lions on the punt return. I know I just spit out cracker. I don't care. Screw it, man. He spun through a couple of tackles. Just so beautiful. There's got to be something on here for that. There's got to be some bingo for that. I don't think we have anything specifically for it, but damn, that was beautiful. Maurice Alexander getting it done on the punt return, our first touchdown of the night. All right. Oh, damn, they're going for 2. And Jamison Williams gets the catch in the corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Yeah, of course you did. Of course you did, Luke. I shouldn't expect anything better. If a channel has less than 1,000 subscribers, we limit the number of live viewers. Meanwhile, we have a time count violation up in the Alouettes Rough Riders game. We have Angie moving back in to claim her place and annoy the shit out of me. And I'll take it back for now, but those were... He's missed a couple... I'm hoping he gets back into a groove. Those were some very easily makeable catches that he missed earlier. All right, well, let's get this official now. We are now down 13 to 11. 2 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. So, Luke, where exactly did you see that? That if I have under 1,000 subscribers, that they may limit my viewers. Because that seems make it a little more difficult for me to pick up viewers if they're going to limit the number of viewers that I can get simply based on my subscriber count. They found it during a Grassy halftime raid, but where exactly? Because that, I don't know where they would put that. That wouldn't have got them like read the Riot Act and at least three places of tech journalism. Oh, you too, Monty? Yeah, he wants to go out again. You assume it's a security feature? Yes, I feel very secure knowing that people are being prevented from seeing a stream that is not popular. And just watching it again with Mitchell, damn it, I already forgot his name. Oh. And a flip at the end. He's cradling it. He's probably taking that ball home with him. Grossi was talking about it. Popped up on the screen in place of the video. Oh, my God. All right, that return goes to the 20. I'm not sure where the time is at now. We've missed all sorts of time here. Maurice Alexander, that's who it was. Okay, I'm back. Nationals up 4-2 on the Athletics in the middle of the 6th. This is, Grossi was talking about it. Well, apparently Teddy Bridgewater was amped after that touchdown. Going underneath, immediately tackled is that receiver, number 88. Gain of about 7 on the play. We got about 12 minutes to go in the third, and the Lions have finally pulled in close. In case you were wondering, it was a punt return by Mitchell, one of the new players on the team. Probably to prevent creation of news streams to show copyrighted movies. Well, that's the thing. I'm not a news stream. I'm very clearly not a news stream. Loss of it didn't get anywhere on that run. Izarike made the tackle there to prevent any gain, keeping it 3rd and 3. Big problem on Twitch. Well, yes, that is the whole point of the DMCA, but the DMCA is also fucked 6 ways from Sunday. So, and I would think that somewhere in their many algorithms and lines of code that they would have some kind of indication of, oh, this person is actually legit and has been streaming on a regular basis. We might have a flag on the Giants. That's what the early indication is from one of the Lions players. Pass interference on the offense, number 6. 10-yard penalty. Meanwhile, we have finally reached the end of the second, 9-0. Royals beating the Cardinals, like we all predicted, I assume. Under 11 minutes to go now. 3rd and 13 for the Giants. They have not made it past their own 20 yet. A rare position for them to be in this game. And DeVito gets pressured. Ball is out. But there's going to be another flag. This time it's for holding. I saw what they were looking at. There was some pressure coming in on the far part of the line, but because the play was an incomplete, they have declined it. Feel free to check off penalty has been declined, because I think that might be the first one that has been declined this game. And it's 4th down for the Giants, deep in their own end. All right. Maurice Alexander is back out. Can he do it again? I'm pretty sure they'll try to do something to avoid putting it into his hands this time. And they'll just punt it straight out of bounds. They don't even want to give him a chance. And so now we're at about 10:31 to go. A 95-yard punt return. That is something beautiful to behold. If you can get a look at it on the replay, folks, I really recommend it. It was a beautiful return with some great tackle dodging by Maurice Alexander. Hopefully we get to see more of that in the regular season. Maybe him and Khalif can become a dangerous duo on returns. All right, let's go back to the score page for the scores for everything. And of course, I don't have the Major League Baseball scores up. I was just depending on MKI to provide that information for me. All right, noticeable things. Reds are now only leading the Pirates by 4, 6-2 in the top of the 7th. Phillies still beating the Twins 9-2, middle of the 6th. Nationals holding on against the Athletics 4-2. Braves blanking the Mets 6-0 in the bottom of the 6th. The Brewers and the White Sox are now tied in the top of the 3rd. White Sox have been holding the lead for a while, but the Brewers have gotten back even with them. Astros on top of the Angels 5-2 in the middle of the 3rd. Cubs and Blue Jays 6-1 in favor of the Northsiders in Chicago. Yankees are ahead of the Marlins 7-4 at the end of the 8th, and the Rays are beating the Guardians 8-4 at the end of the 7th. So, hopefully you're all caught up now with all the baseball stuff. Meanwhile, over on the NFL side of things, let's go back and look at all of these. Steelers are up on the Buccaneers 20-7. Falcons leading the Dolphins 6-0. Packers apparently are back at it against the Bengals. It's 21-16. And Giants-Lions just updated. There's our score. It was 13-3 for a while. It just became 11. And Commanders and Browns still scoreless, as they should be. All right. Oh, no. Sudfeld's still in. All right. All right. Well, let those expectations lower back down to earth. Out of the gun, 2 receivers to his right. Giants show 4 on the rush, and they allow for the run game to come to them. That is Ozigbo on the carry again. Maybe he'll have 3. Nice. It could have been worse. Could have absolutely been worse. 2nd and 6 now. And Ozigbo gets a big run around the far side of the line. We'll get a first down after about a gain of maybe 9 to 11 yards. Meanwhile, the Packers get an interception. They actually get an interception, or they threw one? Please clarify for me, True North. Yeah, the greatest Lions QB of all time. They have made it to the 43 of the Giants. Faking a handoff, taking their time. Nearly picked again. Pace, apparently the pass was deflected, so no penalties will be called. All right. 2nd and 10. Yeah, there's Teddy Bridgewater. He's in street clothes. We're not seeing him tonight, folks. We're screwed. Meanwhile, the Packers got an interception. Who is playing for the Bengals tonight? All right, Sudfeld out of the gun. Is able to find an open dude after a gain of 9. That is James Mitchell once again. The 3rd and short. Damn, Teddy Bridgewater growing out the locks. Very nice. And with that, I think we might have gotten it. The Giants are saying they didn't. I can't tell from here. Once again, they're filming that kind of angle where the lines are all are tilted. So it's like watching the strike zone from an angle at a baseball game. It's hard to tell definitively where they've landed at the moment. Meanwhile, it's halftime in Montreal. Alouettes leading the Rough Riders 17-3. The Steelers have added another touchdown, and now they lead the Bucks 27-7. Oh, we're going for it on 4th and 1, and we have a Sudfeld QB sneak. Oh, they're going to have to measure it. Giants say they stopped him. Yeah, 6'6", 230 doesn't mean that he actually did it. It's still Nate Sudfeld. Oh, here's a cheer from the crowd. Does that mean that we actually got the first down? Or do they think it's, yep, the indicator has come up. 1st and 10. And they are moving into Giants territory for only really the second time today. Inside the 35 now. Quick pass for Sudfeld. Breaks out of the tackle. Number 86 for the Lions. As Coda's second catch of the game. And it's a... And damn, gain of 7. Oh. We got more. More than that. Another first down. An hour to go before the real Kevin Brown returns to broadcasting Orioles games again. Meanwhile, I'm waiting for my chicken to finish. Lions are at 1st and 10 at the 21 of New York. I have some great patience by a Zigbo to dodge a couple tackles and tack on 3 more yards, be about a total of 4. Yeah, about 4. Oh, they'll give him 5. 2nd and 5. All right. Thank you, Ozigbo. Oh, yeah, they're waiting on the chicken in the slow cooker again. They were both hovering by the kitchen when I went out to feed them at halftime. All right, 2nd and 5. They fake the throw. And it's off the hands. Ow. Just off the hands. It was an easy dump. Maybe had the edge to turn upfield and get about 2 yards, 3 yards. The receiver he was looking for had a runner up with him, so the odds were about 50-50 they were going to get the first down, but still, can't just let it go off the hands. Had to do another quick throw to get away from the pressure, and that's Coda again with a clutch pass to get a first down for the Lions. Okay, Coda making a name for himself. He might... That might put him up beyond the practice squad to make room to take up some spots for JMO's suspension. All right, we are finally in there at the 8-yard line. 1st and goal. Lions waiting to get set. They do. They fake that. Oh, I thought they'd fake the handoff. And that's Ozigbo again. He maybe gets nothing. Meanwhile, Phillies have gone into double digits against the Twins. 11-2, bottom of the 6th. Philadelphia is at bat. Yep. Oh, the ugliness is out and about tonight. Question for you, William, if you're still here. Mr. Saquon Barkley, is he scheduled to play any preseason snaps at all? Ozigbo again, and he'll make it to the 6 before his forward progress is stopped and the play is whistled dead. So now we're at 3rd and goal. There's Ben Johnson looking over his sheet. Probably getting a little bit high off that dry erase fine pen. You got to get your thrills where you can in this life. All right, Sudfeld moving out of the shotgun. J-Mo on the move. They go for Ozigbo again, and he gets bottled up right there. Don't tell me we're going for it on 4th down again. Yep, we're going for it on 4th down from the 6-yard line. All right, folks. Detroit Lions football and Dan Campbell at his greatest. Meanwhile, the White Sox have taken the lead against the Brewers 4-2 in the bottom of the 3rd. They're currently at bat with no outs. Wide receiver gets tackled by his own man. Hey, comedy is always welcome in these dark times. All right, the 4th down. Giants are just waiting. Loading the box because they suspect. And they're just going to get a flag instead for delay of game. So I think that's going to be the field goal unit coming in. Yep, there's Sudfeld jogging off the field. He's not going to play any snaps during the preseason. Okay. All right, Fox is out for the hold. This is Riley Patterson again, I think. I'm going to have to learn his name, so I better get used to picking him out by number. All right, very good. That one is true and through. Meanwhile, we have our first lead of the game, 14-13 over the Giants. Only those, dumb is dumb, but the YouTube limit won't affect me. Only those who stream in mobile will be affected. Oh, I see. All right. And it was an Eloy Jimenez 2-run homer that got the White Sox into the lead again. Us, in the meantime, we're currently at another commercial break. We're closing out the 3rd quarter soon between the Lions and the Giants in some NFL preseason action. Lions just took the lead on a field goal, 14-13. In case you wandered in here by accident, this is another stupid sports show. We're just hanging out, checking out some preseason football, playing a little bingo as well. And there's only been 2 turnovers, like interceptions so far in this game, right? No fumbles, none of that. I just got to make sure because I have to see if there's any other bingo spots that we can take care of while we are waiting for the thing is to happen. And meanwhile, I got people pinging me in Discord for something. I don't know why. I'm hoping it's a good reason. Nope, probably not. Can't find it. Not going to worry about it. Meanwhile, the Alouettes have gotten a touchdown. And Angie is back to step on the keyboard some more. But before she does, I'm going to give a shout out to our sponsor for the 3rd quarter here on another stupid sports show, Sioux City Sarsaparilla. The old-fashioned root beer taste that's so good. Once you drink it, it just makes you crawl out vagina. Oh, Angie's big mad. I took away her one of her sitting places so I could organize all my whatnot and props. Oh, okay. That wasn't Riley Patterson. It was somebody else named Parker Romo who made that 28-yard field goal. Meanwhile, this is going to get booted toward the far side of the field, around the 2. And he will get stuffed out of bounds just as he reaches the 20. They're not playing in Regina. The game's in Montreal. Thank you for clearing that up. All right. So from the 20, we have, I think, still DeVito under center. They will fake the handoff, try to get things going the other way. And a good job by number 30 diving forward to stop Princeton before he could advance much 30. It'd be 2nd and 6 with that stop. Oh, there's a Pimpleton. He's back. Great. All right, out of the shotgun. DeVito's working it again. Extra pressure this time, picked up by the line. And that is Sills who managed to catch it on the run across the flat and curve past the first down marker. Good job. And it looks like this stream has been killed, folks. So we have to move on and find another. I appreciate your patience. Your hard work is a credit to this establishment. And we're going to be behind for a little bit because of the next one that worked. So I do apologize for that, but them's what happens when you're on the high seas. All right, we skipped forward a tiny little bit. See, we can skip forward a bit more. No, we can't. Oh, the Steelers are talking about the good old days with Ben Roethlisberger. Oh, my goodness. I remember those days with him using his feet when women weren't allowed to vote. Oh, good times. Yeah, such good times. I do mean that sarcastically, of course. All right, run through this play again. Because like I said, I'm behind. All right. Let's try this again. 2nd down. Okay, there's the Sills play again. Yeah, we're real behind. Sorry about that, folks, but that is what happens when we're sailing the 7 seas. Meanwhile, Yankees are beating the Marlins 9-4 in the middle of the night. And they're just going to keep going. They don't want to stop. All right, DeVito under center again. They try pressure up the middle, and they will try an end-around handoff, and it just ends up with him Pimpleton getting knocked out into the Lions sidelines. I think he might be inside the 40 at this point. Yeah, it's just skipping forward. Fantastic. Meanwhile, 27-7, end of the 3rd. I'm guessing that's the Steelers Bucks. Yeah. All right, 2nd and 6. 2 receivers stacked up on each other. They're teasing the screen. End up having their running back break through to gain about 4 up the middle. A nice bit of deception there. Browns have scored a double rouge. How the hell did they get a safety? Meanwhile, Stephen Gilmore is getting highlighted for us, 23-year-old out of Marshall. Third and 2 now. And it will be for a while, unless this unfreezes. Lions only rush forward. He gets brought down from behind. Julian Aquara comes in, gets the 3rd sack of the game for the Lions, forces the Giants to punt, unless they decide to get dangerous. Fourth and 8. That's his 2nd sack today. You know what? For the fact that Pimpleton was getting all that mention for being on Hard Knocks last year with the Lions and now is on the Giants, I'm willing to put him down to qualify for Dave's Not Here, man. Meanwhile, we got a fair catch around the 20 for that punt. They're definitely not letting the Lions do anything more on this part. And we got a screw it. Devontae's down somewhere in the Rough Riders game. Yeah, I didn't include that. Oh, and my this is bloody fantastic. My stream just switched coverage from Gridiron Football to EuroLeague. Do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. No, it was double coverage. Hey. Meanwhile, Mason Rudolph fumbles the ball, gets recovered by the Bucs inside the Steelers' 10. Oh. Steelers, you're going to find some beautiful way to screw up this game. More fun to be had. All right. We're waiting to come back slowly because they're providing some weather warnings. No big deal. There's apparently no rotation or signs of tornadoes yet, so we should be okay. Oh my goodness. Here's 1st and 10 now. We have somebody in motion. Then he sails down the line. All the pressure in the world coming. Sudfeld waits and nearly picked off again. Again. Oh, wait. Who the hell is this? Adrian Martinez. Okay. Sure. Adrian Martinez is now in QB for the Lions. No idea who that is. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun. I'm very sorry. My play-by-play is a little scattered because I'm not getting any play-by-play. I'm just getting weather reports in my ear. Meanwhile, Alexander gets a reception off the line that will take them 7 yards down the field. Yeah, apparently we did. We got Adrian Martinez. He might be competing with Sudfeld. That is a definite possibility. By the way, we just reached the end of the 3rd quarter. So I think it's a good time for us to take another pause for the cause. Oh, he was like Nebraska QB before he transferred to Kansas State. All right. We learned. Okay. We'll have one more pause for the cause, come back for the 4th quarter, and whatever madness lies therein here on another Stupid Sports Show. officially for the fourth quarter now, back as the weather reports are continuing, and we're not getting any more play-by-play. Apparently, Green Bay has scored a touchdown, and now we've got a pass way up towards midfield. Who the hell is that? Oh, that's Coda. Coda once again getting another first down. Getting his name recognized. And, of course, we have a flag. Giants are trying to indicate that it's on the Lions. We will see. Of course, we don't know because we can't hear anything of the game. Yep, it's a pass interference on the offense, apparently. So that will not count. We will have third down again. All right. I think we could definitely use a few more just in case we need some more music because, you know, Bob forbid we end up in overtime from this nonsense. Close that off. Okay. Wait, what the hell did I just... I don't know. Ugh. This is going to be one of those days. I can already feel it. Yeah. Yep. You don't know what's going on, but I'm just doing dumb stuff over here. Pay no mind to me. I insist. Meanwhile, Lions don't convert on the third down. Fox comes out to punt. We don't know the rest of it. Pittsburgh has scored a touchdown because I've been listening to this woman yammer on about active warnings for the past minute and a half. Remember, they don't have any reports. They don't have anything on the ground. They just want to make sure that you are scared enough to think that there might be. All right, we had a fair catch for the Giants at the 20. Pittman coming in their charge. And we get another commercial break. All right. How this game is going so far. One, I'm a little sad we didn't get to see Daniel Jones, but seeing the aggressiveness of the Giants going after our offensive line and us never not giving up a sack, because I don't think according to the sacks we have yet. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we take them seriously. They haven't said anything new, and she's been talking for 5 minutes straight now. She's already established where the warnings and the watches are. She's already said they've reported nothing, but just a lot of thunderstorms. So, right now, oh, and now we got Angie singing the song of her people. I'm assuming that Monty has done something horrible, like looked her in the face. Yeah, that's what I thought, Angie. Oh, you're very unhappy. Yeah, he definitely looked her in the face. She wouldn't be this upset unless somebody implied that they were her equal. Meanwhile, Cleveland has tied the game from a 5-8 deficit. And Angie up here is up here again to block access to the computer. Have you settled in? Is that it for the night? Is it? Is it? Maybe. No? Nope. She's still got more wandering to do. Oh, meanwhile, this stream has just permanently frozen, or maybe they gave up on trying to keep track of it after they switched over to permanent weather channel. All right, we have recovered now, and we get a false start as soon as we come back. The Giants have made it up close to midfield. Focusing on Khalil Dorsey, another one of our quarterbacks. He's got some Darryl Green size to him, but hopefully some speed to match that. Dude's only 5'8". Now we get to the fun part of the stream where all the footage just starts dying one by one. And that one's just behind, so we're not going to pay attention to that. Meanwhile, this is not loading. So we've got another bit of radio silence here while we sail around the seven seas trying to find safe harbor. Have we found it? Possibly. Don't know. All right, on 2nd and 15, we miss a tackle out of the backfield, and I'm assuming, oh, we tackle him before we get back to the 50-yard line. So, 3rd and 12, not bad. Final in Miami. Yankees 9, Marlins 4, and the wild card in Major League Baseball gets another shuffle to it. Giants are 2 of 10 on 3rd down, and they will be sacked from behind again. Number 95. Damn. Romeo Aquara getting in there to get the sack. Just disengages with his O-lineman and rushes right behind DeVito. Wraps up the legs and all. Makes it 4th and 17. Now we'll definitely get a punt. Low snap. Gets it away. Tries to angle it. Oh, near side. And is fair caught at the 14. All right. I wonder how many more streams I'm going to have to go through before I find one that will allow me to watch the end of the game. At this rate, my over-under is a lot. Now we have a moment again. We're going to go back to the Major League Baseball scores as Angie announces that she is going to stage a demonstration on the desk again. All right, Reds now leading the Pirates 9-2 in the middle of the 8th. Nationals have increased their lead over the Athletics by 5, 7-2 in the top of the 8th there. Royals now beating the Cardinals 9-3 in the top of the 5th. White Sox still leading the Brewers 5-2 at the end of the 4th. Astros dominating the Angels at the end of the 4th, 10-2. So, just everybody having a normal one out here. You're just going to sit there over the keyboard for the rest of the time, aren't you? Oh, thank you. All right, Adrian Martinez is able to dump it off real quick. It still results in a loss of about 3 yards because all the pressure came in. They've just decided, we're going to sack you. What are you going to do about it? They're claiming that the Lions have been the better team today. Honestly, I'd say it's been pretty even, considering that they're playing on not a lot of their starters. Quara's being out there is notable. But, and once again, pressure up the middle, forcing Martinez to get rid of it early, and Maurice Alexander cannot come down with it. Off his hands, incomplete. Now 3rd and 10. All right, huddle coming up now, 3rd and 10. Very good opportunity for the Giants to flip the field and have another easy cakewalk down into field goal territory. Oh my God, they completely split the field, but a flag got called and it's ineligible receiver downfield. So this one's going to get called back no matter what. They might just decline it. Yep. They're going to decline it. Go 4th down. Campbell directs the punting unit out. Remember Jamar Chase called a bust in preseason? Oh, yeah. No, I remember that. Jameson Williams has been disappointing tonight for me as well, Chad. He's dropped some what appear to me to be passes that were very possible for him to catch. So, I'm let down, but I'll hope that he'll maybe get into a good groove when he finally comes back. Meanwhile, returner has to go forward to try to catch the ball and immediately gets whacked as soon as he covers it up. They will start within their own 35. It's not bad for field position, but still, that is a lot of time on the clock for the Giants to do something, and I'm not sure. Yeah. In the games last year, he played last year, he had 1 catch. Yeah. So, I'm waiting to see if he'll actually be an impact player this year. If not, then I'm just not going to expect anything out of him next year because, we took a big chance drafting him with an injury, and then we took his time. We let him rehab as much as he could to come back. So technically, it's going to be his first full season as a professional NFL player. Still, I'm feeling a bit underwhelmed so far with all the drops. There have been good moments as well, but oh, by the way, the chirping and insults and racism are still going on in the local chat. Outside of Calvin, we don't exactly have a great track record with wide receivers in the first round of the draft. Yeah. Point. Meanwhile, the Rough Riders are getting beaten senseless by the Alouettes. Yeah, I haven't forgotten, Logan. I haven't forgotten. I think I mentioned the suspension at least once for his gambling. I'm starting to wonder if whoever's running this stream got their music from the same source I did, because it sounds very familiar. We're catching up. All right, folks. We are back now. So far, everybody seems fairly attentive and up and about at this game. At least the ones they're putting the camera on. And apparently, the Falcons are still doing good tonight. Hello, Mr. Cheese. Officially. Oh, quick little dump off on the far side to number 20, and he will use up that head of speed to barrel through the tackler and end up with a gain of 11. First down, Giants. Yeah, I know. How dare I bother you when you're having a moment of contemplation? You have nothing to contemplate, Angie. Your brain is the size of a walnut. Good protection by the O-line that time, finding a receiver open in the middle of everything. That was Sills the fifth on the catch. Getting him at least 20 on that. Yeah, he got him into the Lions territory. Gain of 21 officially. And here come the Giants again with DeVito in charge. It's a running joke on the show. Gotcha. From under center, DeVito hands off to whoever number 20 is. And he breaks through two tacklers this time. Will get down inside the 30, about a gain of 6. And that is Gray putting in more work while Saquon Barkley is, probably looking up real estate listings in other cities. Let's be honest. Sorry, William. All right, 2nd and 4 now. Out of the shotgun. Has to dodge some pressure. Jumps over another dude and falls short of the first down marker. Wait, I couldn't even see the first down marker. Where the hell was it? Well, he fell down short of the 20. I thought that was where the line was. We have a flag for holding on the offense, however. So the Lions will take that, shove him back again, and see if DeVito can do the same trick. Because finally he got out of the way. Dodged a little bit of pressure, jumped out of one guy who was going for his legs. And now they're back just inside the Lions 40, forgive me. 3 receivers on the right side. And a good job by number 49 to earn some room. Jones maybe getting about 10 of that back, so they'll have a short second, or short third. Yeah, third and 3. Yeah, but they were Scottish, so who cares? 3rd and 3. Once again, DeVito out of the gun. Pressure trying to come from this far side, and he cannot keep the ball in his hands. Damn. Haze all over him. But Ford Wheaton, it was bobbling and bouncing and could not come down with it. Damn, and he got there right at the right moment, too. Collided right with him, right as the ball was getting there. 47-yard kick for Graham Gano. And Mr. Gano is true and through. The Giants take the lead back 16-14, 7:59 officially to go in this game. All right, now let's see. Kansas City, Seattle, Atlanta, Green Bay. Oh yeah, that opening is going to suck. But then again, we're actually considered a decent team now, so I shouldn't expect any part of our schedule to be very easy. Of course they did. Of course they did, Luke. I think the Giants have a very good chance of holding this lead, William. They have, except for a few times on special teams and for that one drive, they have locked down the Lions, backups, essentially. Yeah, usually bigger issues than a logo kill the shows. And finally, here comes the kickoff, and they will let it bounce a couple yards in the end zone. Has been gathered again. Sills brings him down. People were looking for a face mask, but... Oh, there is a flag. Yep, Sills got called for grabbing the face mask on the tackle. Oh, he just yanked the whole damn helmet around. Ooh. Meanwhile, Green Bay's got another touchdown. I'm sure Logan is glad that he hasn't had to set anything on fire in vengeance tonight. Meanwhile, Lions are going to be able to start past their own 30. A nice treat for them this game. As Martinez taking out a shotgun, will hand it off to... Oh, that's Schnell who's in there now. From the Kentucky Wildcats. And your running back just ran for a 75-yard touchdown. Which running back is that? One of the ones you already have, or somebody that you drafted for insurance? And Carlson shanked the extra point. Never change, Packers. Never change. 2nd and 4 now. Single back formation. We will run it again. And, damn, we managed to get the first down. Snell again. Getting the work done. Under 7 minutes to go now officially. Saskatchewan has gotten a field goal. They're definitely back in this game now. Oh, man. Dan Campbell spit out his gun, put it in a wrapper. He's a very clean, conscientious dude. From under center, Martinez sits back to throw. And it's, once again, Coda as the defender goes high and immediately goes, nope, I was doing absolutely nothing. Putting his hands behind his back like he's the most innocent person in the world. First down, Lions. All right. Now they have moved again. They're trying to burn clock. Some guy called Emmanuel Wilson. Don't know him either. Don't worry. Double back set here on first down in Giants territory. Does clear some room for Snell. Oh, wait, that wasn't Snell that time. Who was that? Come on. They never show the back of the jerseys. I never get to know the names. Oh, meanwhile, Romo, the other Romo, the kicker Romo, not the Tony Romo, is warming up on the sidelines for the Lions. 2nd and 4. And that's a nice one receiver screen to get Quinn out on the near side to pick up the first down. Are those screams that you hear in your head Packers Twitter? I don't know. Are they screaming that the Packers are going to the Super Bowl, or are they screaming the Packers are doomed? Because that, either way, it doesn't really narrow it down. So if it's just general screaming, maybe not. But if they're actually mentioning players, possibility. All right, 1st and 10. Lions have gotten inside the 30 finally. Martinez waiting far too long. And the pocket collapsed, and there was a foul that came in afterwards. Baldonado, is he going to get called for... Oh, he got called for roughing the passer because he put all his body weight in the cornerback when he fell. Okay. Oh, damn. I'm putting that down to welcome to the CFL because by now I would have thought that everybody who came in here knew you don't put your entire body weight in the quarterback and try to squish him like a pancake when you tackle him. Even the announcers called it out. And meanwhile, the Dodgers are going to retire Fernando Valenzuela's jersey tonight. All right, with that, Lions are down to the 14-yard line. It will be handed up to Snell again. He had down to at least the 10, maybe a little inside. We still have 2nd and 5. I don't know about refs are blind. That was pretty clear, and yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta love those don't play the game calls always, don't you? From under center, Martinez dropping back again. He's got company that's going to sack him and give a loss of at least 2. All right, down to 3:44 to go in this quarter. Still would be plenty of time for the Giants to move down the field and make a field goal to take care of things. Oh yeah, they're eating clock now, taking all the time that they can. Is DeMar going to be... DeMar is back, right? Because I've seen videos of him all over social media. Will he be starting in the preseason, or are they waiting? All right, that's Martinez again. And he eludes a tackle and has managed to rush for the first down, you madman. Oh, he's playing tomorrow. Ooh. And good, and even better on top of all of that, he stayed in bounds so he could keep the clock going. And meanwhile, it is so loud in there that Martinez is hearing the call from the offensive coordinator. Yeah, he slipped away and did not give up. Was looking for that route inside. And Snell will be brought down half yard shy. Got slammed down just inside the 1. Oh. We will let this run to the 2-minute warning, apparently. Be 2nd and goal when we officially come back. Nah, he had already been down by the time the ball crossed the plane. There was no way that was going to be called a touchdown. And now, folks, officially, we have reached the 2-minute warning. We will have ourselves a brief pause for the cause, and then we will return. Someday. Oh.
it up.
No, we keep upset on all of the cards so that we can, you know, upsets can happen anytime. And technically, if the Lions won, it would be an upset because the Giants were favored by 3, according to the official USA Today line. Oh, no. That itself, that's just for this game. That's okay, that's what you were asking. Yeah, we're exclusively keeping those that are related to the line for this game. We have Snell as the back again. And he has 1 yard to go. And he got stopped short again. The people in the truck are training too because they just tried to skip over from 2nd to 4th down. 3rd down again. Meanwhile, the Giants are taking another timeout. They still have them, so I guess now is the appropriate time to use them. 1:54 to go. Meanwhile, Commanders-Browns is 14-2. Yeah. Besides, we're very close to the end of this game. We got to go through all the yardage stuff. We still have a lot of bingo that can be called, Cornman. We're not done yet. And that's going to be a sneak in for Adrian Martinez. QB rushing touchdown, folks. Mark it off on your cards. And Martinez, he gives all the credit to the O lineman. I think they might be pulling people apart on the field. That may be why folks are still huddled around it. Yep, former Husker touchdown, Cordman. All right, so currently they lead by 4. And it froze right before it got to the upright. Good timing, stream. Still true and through, but it's officially 21-16 right now. This stream has good comedic timing. I can give it that at the very least. Yeah, there's Adrian Martinez. Gets his 1-yard touchdown run on 11-play, 6-minute, 69-yard. Cool drive. Yeah, if the Lions do hold on, it'll be an upset, and Cornman will have bingo. Meanwhile, Nationals officially beat the Athletics in D.C. 8-2. Sorry about that, Dan. Official in Miami Falcons 19, Dolphins 3. Ooh, Pizzle is not going to be happy about that one when I check on everybody in mod chat after the stream's over. Oh, and once again the stream died here. Hello, Mr. Foster. Hope you're doing well today. We just had the Lions taking the lead on a QB sneak. All right. Are you 7? Officially 146 to go in this game. Cincinnati fans are bored. Yeah, I'm willing to put that on. Yeah, by this point in the game, the Cincinnati fans are probably wishing that they had left early. Well, they didn't stop Pimpleton that time. He just picked up a first down and ran right out of bounds. Stopped the clock at 1:38, moved the chains for the Lions. Yeah, at least the Reds won, so that's something. Hasn't done much. The Cincy fans aren't bored anymore. Green Bay fumbled. All right. Pizzle is in attendance. I feel bad. Willing to put off fumble for that. Meanwhile, DeVito goes flying, gets to the 40. Whew. So let's mark off a fumble for that. I'm willing to put in missed kick attempt for Younghook Hughes shanked point after, and the Packers missing a point after. DeVito has to go on the run again, and he cannot hit a wide open sitting down receiver. Oh. 5 minutes until Kevin Brown officially returns to the Orioles booth. And Denver, Arizona is underway. Oh, the comedy. It shall return. For tonight, just because he's actually returning, we can check off Kevin Brown returns. Yeah, Corn Man, we've had 3 turnovers in this game. And once again, a sack on the edge. That's number 99. Okwara, once again, for the Lions, putting it to 4th down. 1 minute to go. With the legend Dave Pash on call. Wow, just boom, speeds underneath number 67 on the end for the Giants, and ow. Damn. Fourth and 15 officially. Giants have 2 sacks tonight. The Lions have 5. Damn. All right, depending on how this game, how this play goes, we might be starting to wrap up some of the bingo in just a little bit. Out of the gun is DeVito. 3rd and 15. Pressure coming through again. He hurls it down there. Intercepted. Brandon Joseph, not Kirby Joseph. Brandon Joseph gets the pick. All right. So, with that, we can officially put down sacks. Lions get more. There have been... Oh, we had... Wait a minute. Yes, we just had 3 turnovers in this game. Over 2.5 turnovers in the game. Yep, Lions win. Detroit had under 2.5 rushing yards, 2.5 rushing touchdowns. New York didn't get over. I think they maybe got 1 passing touchdown. The spread, which was Giants 3, which I wrote down by acting as Chiefs 3, has been beaten. They made it over the USA Today point line, which was 35.5. Yes, the Isotopes have won a game. We're not calling it exactly yet because I'm going to be calling all the spots. Please hold all your bingo calls till the end. I see you got that bingo, Logan, but I'm trying to go through all of the stats right now and cover. All right. We're going to go to the stats this time. We had under 2.5. Actually, we had a couple of lead changes because they started with the lead, then the Lions took it back, then the Giants took it back, and now the Lions have taken it. So we had over 2.5 lead changes in this game. Damn. And technically, this was an upset since the Giants were favored by 3. So, yes. We also had former players watching the game. So, yes. They made it. They made a 2-point conversion earlier in the game. No stiff arms, unfortunately. At least none that I could notice or that anybody pointed out to me. Breaking news overshadows the action. Not really. Detroit did not get over 250 passing yards. The Giants had under 100 yards rushing, so you can check that off. We had more people talking about Tom Brady, so check that off. They didn't get over 175. Oh, damn. Oh, Detroit didn't get under 100 yards rushing. They got just over 101. My mistake. And New York didn't hit the over or the under with their passing yards, which is unfortunate. But other than that, let's go to the calls. Logan calls 20 bingo on number 25. So let me get his card up. Under 2.5 lead changes in the Packer game. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm willing to put that in. Screw it at this point. Meanwhile, Cornman has a bingo. Let me see. Your card was number 8. And it's a diagonal from upset to rare 1. There it is. And Dave's not here, man. Laundry on this play, sack, and upset. There's your bingo. Congratulations, Cornman. And let me check number 25, which is on the diagonal. Going forward on first down, lead changes under 2.5 from the Packers game. Laundry on the play. Enjoy it while it lasts for the unsung heroes. And over 2.5 turnovers in game. Congratulations, Logan. Another bingo. Yeah, unfortunately, MKI, Detroit got 101 yards on the day. So, yeah, amazing. Thank you, everybody, for coming to play in the bingo tonight. Even if you didn't win, you're all winners in my heart. And we are all winners because football is back. We've gotten a better look at some teams, some players we were curious about, and now we might have some names rattling around our head that we're going to brag about to other people on the internet incessantly for a week. Sounds great, doesn't it? And the Bucs' comeback chances as they dropped a punt return, the Steelers have recovered. As for us, folks, damn, how can it get much better? a close game. William, I'm sorry that it didn't turn out well for the Giants, but I am going to be scared of your defense, and I think everybody should. Anyway, I'll do it one last time. Yep, officially they finished under 100 yards because of the knee taking, so it's at 97. So, wow. Screw we're all winners out here. All right. That's going to do it for another stupid sports show right now. I have to go to bed so I can be up for soccer early in the morning. This is going to hurt. But again, I appreciate all the support. Thank you for being here, whether you lurked, chatted, played along, or just enjoying the game with different voices. MKI, I believe you got bingo. But we will be back for England versus Colombia tomorrow morning on another stupid sports show. Thank you so much for being here. Have a good night.